We believe it's important that you be communicated with the same way we want to be communicated with. We understand that in accounting and finance, there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes, but where accountants typically fall short is they don't communicate things out to their clients very well, certainly not proactively, and certainly not intentionally. So when we developed the MAS, the Mechanic Accounting System, in our Money Wrench program, we said we need to communicate not just when a client reaches out to us, but also to communicate all year long throughout the year and identifying those things really early on and being proactive and developing a relationship. So intentional communication, really the difference is the intentionality of it. It creates this lasting relationship. It means we're actually paying attention to the things that are important in the finance and accounting aspect of a shop, of any shop. So love communicating first of all, but then doing so intentionally and really with those moments of connection is just super valuable to everybody. Brian, what do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. I just had a call with a shop owner, or I've been chatting back and forth over the last week or two, and he brought up. I asked him. I said, "Where is your year end at?" It's a December year end, and he had no idea. He said he made calls to the accountant, and they haven't reached back to them. So there's a shop owner who doesn't know where things are at, and that is, in our view, Everett, you and I have thought about this long and hard over the last number of years, certainly, and last while, and that's just wrong. We want to be out front with all clients where they know and have the plan and are communicated with on a routine, systematic basis. And we know where you're at, and you know where we're at all times. That just makes for the best relationship possible in what we do. So that intentional communication, yeah, we're going out of our way to get to you, and hopefully not bugging you too much, but wanting to ensure that you're aware of where we're at all times and where your projects are and deadlines and timelines, because that's just the way that we feel the best relationship and the best service where it lies.
Yeah. Brian, when you say that, I think about pulling a car into a bay, right, and sticking it up on the hoist, but not telling the mechanic anything about what the customer has complained about. He doesn't know what they're supposed to do, so the technician is sitting there and he's got a vehicle in front of them, and they're like, "Okay, what do I do with this?" And I like in that there's in a case where the technician wouldn't know what to do because nobody communicated what was wrong with this vehicle. It's the same thing in finance and accounting. You get an accountant because you have to get an accountant, but it's just like you sitting at them looking at a car and not knowing what to fix. And so inside of your intentional communication, you're really saying, "Hey, this is the pain point we've experienced. This is where the issue is. There's something knocking when I drive down the road, whatever the experience for the customer is." We do that on the finance and accounting side, and it's that relay of information at the right times that makes so that you can diagnose quicker, you can decide what to fix when and how, and you're doing it in double time, or at least you're not sitting there with people wondering, what am I supposed to do next? And that's, I think, how you've experienced most shop owners feel. They're like, I don't know, my accountant doesn't tell me. I don't know what I'm supposed to do next, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I do hear in many conversations with prospects, or before clients have come on with us, is that they just feel that they weren't really communicated well with. They got a year-end tax return and a financial statement prepared for them and kind of sent on their way. And that's the exact opposite of what we're trying to do with our work with shop owners. We want to be communicating monthly, if not more, on in various ways and forms and means, and on various projects as well throughout our whole Mechanic Accounting System. So it's, the best relationships are when you're talking, when you're on the same page, and that's what this is all about.